And more, might adopt it. Fit and more
Here comes a new challenger. You must crush them.
Did somebody say milk? Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Halloweentoono 6, where everything is so spooky and it's awesome. So, Kiff, what are you dressing up as? Well, I'm dressing up as Hamburglar. What about you, Chococat? I'm dressing up as the Aquarius from Astroentomology. And who are you going to be dressing up as, Moose and Z? Well, I'm dressing up as a mummy. And Z's going to dress it up as a vampire bat. And what is Milk supposed to dress it up as? Milk, you're dressing up as Watto from Where's Watto? Ooh! What am I going to be acting today? Today, we are going to watching Maleficent Candy Apples. So, that's a good nod and a tasty treat. So, well, let's watch the video, and here we go. It's Maleficent time. But tomorrow, we are going to take a look at Disney's December Spooky for the Maleficent 2. It's Nerdy Nummies sometimes.
Welcome to another episode of Nerdy Nummies. As many of you know, Halloween is coming up, and it is my absolute favorite holiday. And I was thinking about what we should make today.
I love the holidays for Halloween. You gotta go trick-or-treating yourself.
Disney, and I found these Maleficent candy apples. I Instagrammed a photo of them, and I got so many requests from you guys to make these Maleficent apples for the Halloween season, so I thought, perfect. Let's do it. And the timing couldn't be more perfect because Disney Parks reached out because they were having a Halloween contest called
Spooky
Disney Side. Alright, so I had to tell you about it. I'll give you more details at the end of the video if you're interested. I just thought it was a really fun contest that I wanted to share.
Done exactly that is. I can even wonder when you touch it,
let's get baking.
This is
Today,
so exciting when I'm seeing
it. Candy apples. Let's get started. The things that you'll need will be some baking spray, 11 ounces of these square caramel candies, 3 Granny Smith apples, a cookie cutter. This one is a mustache cookie cutter that I found at a baking store. I'll put a link down below, but you can use anything you want to make the horns on the apple. You'll also need some wooden candy apple sticks. I really like these ones because they have a little skewer at one end and it just makes it easier to put into the apple. You also want 2 trays with wax paper on top. For decoration, we have vanilla buttercream frosting that I've dyed purple. And then we've got some purple sugar sprinkles, green candy melts, black candy melts, and a tray of homemade Rice Krispie treats.
Oh, you didn't even try that!
And I'll put a link somewhere here or down below. I've made these before in the past. Lots of videos of how to do it. All right, let's put it all together. The first thing that you're going to do is wash and dry your apples so that the caramel will really
you're supposed to dry the candy apples. This is so exactly that special's all about. I can't even wait to tell you something.
Once you have your
That's
apples
more
ready,
like
you're going
it.
to prep them to dip in caramel. So you're going to take your sheet with wax paper on top and spray a little baking spray on top. Like so. So that they won't stick.
it.
You're going to take your bowl of caramels and put them in a medium-sized saucepan and then add a tablespoon of water. And then we're going to head over to the stove to heat this up. On a low heat, stir the caramels until they've completely melted. Now we're going to dip the apples by slowly turning them all the way around. Be careful not to burn your fingers because the pan is very hot. And once the apple is completely covered in caramel, lift it up and then let the excess caramel drip off into the pan and place it over on our greased tray. Once you've dipped all of your apples, place them in the fridge for about 30 minutes to chill. While our apples are chilling in the fridge, we are going to cut out some Rice Krispie treat shapes for the little Maleficent horns. So you're going to take your cookie cutter and you're just going to press down and just give it a little wiggle.
Just kidding.
And then you're just going to push out the Rice Krispies. With a whole tray of Rice Krispie treats, you can make a lot of these things. I took my little extras and I have little scraps for snacks, but I'm just going to show you how to do these to a few of them because we only have 3 apples today.
I guess it's pretty much exactly like that.
And then cut again.
I know what it sounds exactly tastes and look about, huh?
And there you have it, little
You like
it. Now you're going to cut the rest of your Rice Krispie treats just like this, and then we're going to stick them in the freezer.
Still definitely a
movie.
You like it,
Now that our caramel apples and our Rice Krispie horns have chilled, now we are going to assemble them with our melted chocolate. I took our black chocolate melts, I put it into a larger glass bowl, heated it up, and now we're going to attach these horns. So what you do, you're going to dip the ends into the chocolate, and now you're going to bring it over to your apple and just stick them right on there and hold for about 5 seconds. Now that we've got the Rice Krispie horns stuck onto our apples, it's time for the big dip into our bowl of chocolate. And don't worry if you're a little bit messy because it takes a little bit of learning, but it's pretty easy. You just stick it in, wiggle it side to side, try not to get any onto this stick, and then flip it over. Oh, they're starting to look so cool. Now we're going to do this to the rest of our apples. Once you've dipped all of your apples in the black chocolate milk, I let them sit for about 10 minutes to allow them to harden. And now we are going to heat up our green melted chocolates. And I just put it in a little squeezy bottle for more control. These are really inexpensive. You can find them at the grocery store or craft store, and they're very handy for decorating. Now we're going to draw Maleficent's face. It's really easy. You're basically going to draw on a heart.
Yes, I'm going to blow it on
this side. Go down. And then on this side, you do a little heart, and then you're just going to fill it in. Then we're just going to do that to the rest of our apples. This decoration step is totally optional. You don't need to do it, but I just wanted to add a little bit of extra detail. What I did is I took a little bit of our black melted chocolate, put it in a squeezy bottle, just like I did for the green chocolate, and then drew a line in between the green and the black. Final decoration step is purple vanilla
much like it!
And our purple sugar sprinkles. As you can see, I've already frosted 2 lines on the point of these apples.
I can't even wait to touch you
right in the middle, and I'm going to show you how to do it over here. You're just going to take a little guy like this, and then you're just going to make 2 lines. One's going to be towards the top. I'll start here. And then 1 line near the base.
Very purple!
You're just going to take some sprinkles, sprinkle them on top, and they'll stick to the frosting. Don't be afraid to get messy. And the last thing you're going to do is just put a line all the way across the top and come back, and then right down the middle. And then make it rain purple sprinkles. Make it rain, make it rain,
make it rain, make it rain.
This is an optional step.
Make it
I like to take little cupcake liners, and I found little black ones. And what you do is you just take one and you push it flat. And then you can stick your candy apple right on top of it and move it to a serving tray. Nom 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 nom. Ta-da! Here are Maleficent themed candy apples. Thanks you guys for suggesting it.
Well, it's time for amazing costume craft. Take it away.
Follow along to make this cute costume. I used a Tooth Fairy shirt, white skirt, giant toothbrush, crown, glitter, a glue gun, and toothbrushes. The only thing you need to create is the crown. Start by adding glue to the toothbrushes and crown and cover them with glitter. Once dry, add the toothbrushes to the crown using hot glue. Pair with the shirt, skirt, giant toothbrush, and comfortable shoes. Thanks for watching, and make sure to like and subscribe.
And now it's time for another silly spooky jokes. What does a vampire not eat candy? Because he doesn't want to get tooth decay. So, we'll see you tomorrow for another jokes.
Well, that's all, folks. Good night. Thanks for watching.
Get lost. Rocket.